Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitrage, talking about those crazy cryptos, talking about this 9-cent coin right here. So, things are crazy. We're waiting for Trade Pro to come out, waiting for crypto debit cards. Coin's still at 9 cents. I'm happy. 9.7, close to 10. Everything's doing good. My count's up. Yep, 22,000. I'm happy. 25,000 tokens right here, ready to go. Still got some ETH from my gas tank. I got to get some gas in there, so make sure you check yours out. Got ETH is up right now, 268. 134 to go in the bot. That's awesome. Go over here and check out Trade Pro. Now, if you're looking at ETH US dollar on the day chart, looks like now we got a red candle. So things have dropped a little bit. So you're going to put a trend line right across here, and as long as you don't break that, you're still going to be looking for a buy setup. Now this is really getting where it's pinched off in the triangle, so it's either going to break up or down. So this will be a very good trade coming out. We take it down to a 15-minute chart. We were up here looking for a buy trade, and it didn't happen. It dropped. So you would have lost. As soon as it broke through there, you would have gone ahead and closed out your trade. Got a small loss around here, maybe there. Depends how fast it went. We would have put the stop down here, but it hasn't hit there yet. I would have just closed it here and wait for it to take off here. Now, what I wanted to show you here is this here is trend line trading. You're going to put a trend line right across the bottom of all these here, not the wicks, across the bodies. And right now you see we're still there. We're hanging on. So if we start to get a bullish candle coming off of this, I'd be buying that. And my stop would go down here again. So now you got a relatively small stop for a big chance for some gains. So that's what I'd be looking for right there. And that's trading with trend lines. And then once it starts going up, you're going to keep, put your trend line up, and as long as you don't break down below it, you're going to stay in the buy trade. Just keep moving your stop up till it takes you out of the trade. And if you're lucky, maybe 1 out of every 5 or 10 trades, you'll get one that'll just run and run and run, and that'll be awesome. If not, as long as you got a little bit of money, you made something. Right now, we already took a small loss, so we're trying to see if we can come back from this. So if you put your trend line across here, we're still hanging out there. Now, if this breaks down below it and closes below, trade's over. We're not going to have a buy trade. I'd be looking for a sell trade then. So if you put a trend line here and this thing breaks below and closes below and starts to give you a red candle, that's a sell trade. So you got to be ready to rip off the other direction. But right now, our indications are telling us if you put a trend line across here, we're hitting that structure, we're hitting that point of resistance. I'm hoping we get a bounce off here. If we get a bounce, that's what we're looking for. And it would take it back up to these tops up in here. So only time will tell. Now this is ETH against the dollar. Let's go back and see what Bitcoin is doing against the dollar. This is a day chart, so it's going to just give us a direction. Direction's red, but we're in a triangle. We're getting down to the point. So it's going to have to go up or down. That's the question. Up or down? We don't know. So let's take it down to a 15-minute chart. We already had a big drop on it. So if you put a trend line across this, we've already broke down. It'll probably come halfway back up. Now, if it's me, if it comes halfway back up, I'm selling that thing because it's already broke. Now, it could just be consolidating, going sideways. We don't know. But I would take a chance, put my stop right above here. When this came halfway back up, I would sell it if it gives me another red candle, or if it starts going down away from right about here. But it has to come up to this point. If not, no trade. Because we've already broken through this resistance right here. Right there, boom, came shot through. Now let's go see it on a 5-minute chart. Here we go. Same thing, we're in a triangle. We broke out, we came back up, retested, and then we took off. So this trade's already pretty much done. I wouldn't even worry about it. But this is trend line right across here. You would have noticed in the 5-minute you had a trend line here. This thing broke down, retested, even retested some more, and then took off. And you got all this red volume. So, and it may still go down some more, but we don't know how far. So it's kind of scary to trade that down now. Now, 5-minute chart's hard to trade. You might want to just stay on the 15. Now, if we go back to the 15, we're hitting support right here. So if we break through that, you might have a trade, but still it's already gone a long ways. That's a bigger candle than any of these other candles. So I would wait for, if it goes below, I would wait for another candle. And if it's red, then I would sell. But right now that candle is, this one here, it's even bigger than the biggest one we see here. So I'd be leery of getting in on this thing because we might already be done. The best thing that would happen is we get a pullback halfway up, get another candle, and then from there, and if it's red, then you could sell it. Your stop would go up here. And then you do that trailing stop or move your stop yourself and just follow it down. Follow it down. Follow it down as it goes into profit. Right now, it's right on top of the floor. If it breaks through. Floor here, if you're underneath, that's the ceiling, but we're breaking through. See right there, we just punched through. Look at that big old candle. So now we're waiting for it to come back up. What is our time right now? Okay, it's 5:14, so we're almost ready for the next candle. So this would be the trade right here if you're going to get it. There it is, next candle. If it's red, you're buying. There it is. I'd be buying. Right there, you buy it, put your stop up here. Or not buy it, sell it, excuse me. What was I think? Buy it. I meant buy it and get in. Because we got the red candle. We've already had this big red. We've already broken our support. We're underneath it right now, retesting it, so I would already be in. That would be a trade setup for me. I got volume. I got the candle telling me to get in. I'd be looking for one more run down, which would be down to here. Now, is it for sure going to win? Nothing's for sure in trading. You got 25% says you're going to lose anyway. And then out of that, you got 75% in your favor. So we'll see what happens. Stops up here, so we'll see what happens. So we still got a chance with this trade, so we'll see. See how it plays out. We got a little more time. So Just got to be patient. Now for me, if we come up to about here, blue candle, I'm closing the trade. I'm not going to go all the way up and hit my stop. But it didn't. It only came up to there. So we're still in. We're going to put our take profit down to here, or at least go to break even down to here whenever it gets past that. I'm not in this trade. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. I'm showing you what I would be looking for if I was trading this. Basically, I'm just paper trading it right now. So we'll see what happens. But right now, it still looks in our favor. We'll see what happens. It's hard to say. Could go up and stop us out, but it's my plan if it goes up, and my plan if it goes down, taking profit here, or moving to break even, and then trailing it down. So anyway, our video, we're out of time, so we'll have to check back on this one later. We'll have to find out what happened, but that's how I would run that one. If it comes up to about here, I'm closing the trade. If it goes down to about here and I can get into profit, break even, I'll do that. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, have a good evening. We'll talk to you later. Stay Armstrong, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.